have a go at this absolute beast of a board. This is the 10.75 inch wide boy egg from Heroin Skateboards, and we're gonna skate this thing today, or at least try to. So this is 10.75 inches wide, which is absolutely insane. It's 32.4 inches long, and the wheelbase is 14.375 inches. So although it's super wide, it's 10.75, it's quite a short board with a shorter wheelbase too. So hopefully that can make it skatable today. So I'm super keen to set this up and go and try it out. We need to head to the park, see how this thing feels first of all, and if I can even skate it. And then we've got some challenges to do with this bad boy. So let's set it up and head to the park. This board is actually insane. I made a mistake by putting my regular setup on here. So these are the 9-inch slappy trucks and the 54mm radials that I'm riding right now. That's off my 975 setup, but this board is just so heavy. I should have put my Indie Forge hollows on it. I haven't actually skated this, but just carrying it, it's just so heavy. So this is a 10.75 compared to my normal 9.75. So that just shows what a massive difference that 1 inch can make. So I'm at Carnes Hill here. I'm gonna try and skate around and do whatever I can do on this thing. I just wanna get the feel for it first. I've got some challenges, which are probably a bit premature. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I've got some challenges I wanna do on this board, but let's just get a feel for it first. All right, I've been skating for about 30 minutes now, and first impressions, it's not that bad. It's only 1 inch bigger, which seems like a lot, but I've gotten used to it really quick. So it's 10 inches over the trucks. I've got my 9-inch slappy trucks, like I already said, so it sits in about ½ inch on each side, which isn't too bad. It hasn't felt bad at all. But because the length and the wheelbase is so short, it still makes it super skatable for being a 10.75 wide board, but it's only that wide in the middle here. So it actually feels really fun so far. So now that I know I can skate this thing and it's not too far-fetched for me to put some challenges under this board, there's nothing specific that I want to try, but I want to do 10 tricks here at Carnes Hill Skate Park that I'm happy with. I've got an idea of what those are, but 10 good tricks that I'm happy with around the skate park. But there's definitely some flip tricks I want to do and end on a flip trick challenge on the flat ground at the end of this. I'm not going to give too much away, but the biggest board that I've ever switch trade is the 10-inch popsicle board from Heroin Skateboards. So this is a 10.75, and because it's an egg board, I feel like I'll be able to switch trade this thing because the tapered kicks help it whip better. But that's just a theory for now. So I'm going to get into 10 tricks around the park first, and then we'll get into some flip tricks.
So come with me now, as long as I'm with you, I can do anything. As long as I'm with you, I can do anything. When you're looking for a won't you reach for my hand? 'Cause I will be with you, just need to hold
I just cracked. I think I just cracked it. No. I did crack it. Oh, that was off the tail. We'll take that. We'll get that nollie tray. Nollie tray off the tail. All right. First try. The last thing I want to do is switch tray before it rains again. Oh, that was pretty close. That's rain. One more try and then it's too dangerous out here. This is it. Last trick.
That's so fun.
In the rain. Let's get out of here. I'm so damn bummed that I broke that board on the first time riding it. The craziest thing is I've been riding these Heroine boards for so long and I haven't cracked any of them. And the biggest one that I've ridden, the biggest board I've ever ridden in my life, 10.75 inches wide, and I end up cracking it on flat ground. So unfortunate, and I'm so bummed about that. I did actually try and skate that board 2 days later, but the crack on the nose is just so bad that the board is just done for. But for the session I did have before cracking the board, this board was actually so fun. It had been a long time since I've ridden a board that actually felt big. I'm riding a 9.75 average these days, anywhere from a 9.5 to a 10 inch. So having a 10.75, it finally felt like I had a big board. So the whole setup overall felt so heavy at the beginning and I wasn't sure how much skating I'd actually be able to do on it. But I got used to it pretty damn quick. It only took me about 30 minutes of warming up till I got used to the weight of it and how the board reacted to when I was popping and where I needed to put my weight. So I was basically able to do every trick that I can do. So all the rails, all the ledges, everything felt pretty good after I got used to the board. When it comes to the flip tricks, they weren't actually that much harder. No specific tricks took too long to try or land. The tray flip was first try and felt amazing. The switch heel I did land after cracking the nose and switching it around and using my tail. It wasn't that great, but I didn't want to try it again and crack the tail because I wanted to finish this video and end up getting that switch tray. So the switch tray felt really good, but it was pretty sloppy, but it was pouring down rain. I wasn't going to bother trying to do that again. I was already upset my board was cracked and it started pouring rain, so I just took that one, but I'm pretty happy with it anyway. Switch tray on a 10.75 inch board. I never thought I would say those words in my life. Just sounds ridiculous, but that board was super fun. It's just a massive shame that it's gone. I cracked it and I'm so surprised still that I cracked my first Heroine board and it was a 10.75, the biggest one that I've ever ridden. I've been riding these boards since April and I haven't cracked any of them. But it is just a thin piece of wood at the end of the day. If you get your weight in the right spot, it's just going to crack or break. So unfortunate, but these things happen. Check out the Heroine 10 inch popsicle board video I did right here, where that was the biggest switch tray I had done until this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.